Abia State in southeast Nigeria. Abia State police said they were not aware of any death at the demonstration. A group of lawyers is also reportedly preparing to file a complaint with the International Criminal Court (ICC) against the government for human rights violation against supporters of the secessional movement. This report is gotten from IB Times UK reported has told pro-Biafran calling for independence that any form of self-determination, I beg your pardon, must be achieved in accordance with established international law. That was reported on Tuesday. Thousands of Nigerians across the country, southeast, have taken part in demonstration. Finally, EU has responded to Biafran independence. The EU response to call for Biafran independence. EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini has arrived for Migration Summit in Brussels on November 29. Far back then, in 2015, I said that the call for Biafran independence must be handled in accordance with international law. The European Union Foreign Affairs Chief Federica Mogherini has told pro-Biafran calling for independence that any form of self-determination, I beg your pardon, must be achieved in accordance with established international law. That was reported on Tuesday. Thousands of Nigerians across the country, southeast, have taken part in demonstration. Some recent months demanding an independence referendum for the historic region of Biafra. Protesters also want the release of pro-Biafran activist nnamdikanu, who has been detained by Nigerian authority since October 19, 2015. The president has rejected calls for Kanu's release, saying authorities are worried that the UK-based activists would jump bail. Mogherini addressed the issue in a written response to a letter from Jonathan Levy, the chief administrative officer of the Organization of Emerging African States, OEAS, a US-based body campaigning for an independence referendum on Biafra. In the letter, which was sent to Levy and seen by NED, the EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security, said that the EU has a long-standing manifested relationship with Nigeria and follow political development in West African nations closely. She added that protection of human rights and fundamental freedom remain a priority for the EU. Pro-Biafran protesters have complained of abuses during their marches, and 3 people were reportedly killed by security forces on Monday during a demonstration in Abia State in southeast Nigeria. Abia State police said they were not aware of any death at the demonstration. A group of lawyers is also reportedly preparing to file a complaint with the International Criminal Court (ICC) against the government for human rights violation against supporters of the secessional movement. This report is gotten from IB Times UK reported. All right, guys. The Republic of Biafra was established 1967 by Nigerian military officer Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, sparkling a 3-year civil war with the military, in which more than 1 million people died, many due to hunger. The issue remained a life one in Nigeria. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo recently described call for Biafran independence as a cry for attention, motivated by a lack of socio-economic opportunity in the southeast Nigeria. They are aware of all this. Obasanjo was there in the war. Buhari was there. But Baba Tinubu was not there. He was in the MK Abiola's MKO. calm. As at then, it was not all that popular. But the Obasanjo was there in the war. Obasanjo Buhari was also there. And the main person that was the head of state that time, that really make the war to be worse. Yakubu Gowon was the main man in charge. So looking at Ojugu was a senior officer controlling the east, and Gowon was there. And they had an agreement. And the agreement was breached. So Ojugu said, okay, let me take over my region and become the head. That's when Gowon too said, I'm a small boy to you, but I'll fight. Ojugu was an elderly person. Gowon was young, and he was the one in charge when they say, let's patronize the North, and they gave the power to Gowon. So, what's your own opinion about this? That's from the information gathered, information received. All right, guys, let me hear from you from the comment section if this EU intervention will really call for Biafran independence.
That's why you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more Insta discourse. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more Insta discourse. Pastor, the UN chief has come out to say the UN chief officer has come out to sue the Ghana, saying this time they should pay for all the killings, all those they fight in the southeast, or else they want it to them. Pastor, how do that listen?
Yeah, glory be to God that the UN chief has come out to speak, and they are now speaking direct to the military. But there is something I still want to tell you. It's not today that UN will speak to Nigeria, and Nigeria, nothing happens. They have, I could remember, was it 2023 that they asked Nigeria, they even gave Nigeria 6 months to free nnamdikanu. Did nnamdikanu free? No. Was he freed? No. What has the UN do up to today? They didn't do anything. You understand? Nothing was done and nothing has been done up to today, and we didn't hear anything. Now they are coming out now to speak again. Well, we are waiting to, to see and to, because I know Nigeria is not going to do anything. So I am now waiting to see the angle that then the UN chief, the angle he will come from, because definitely I know that Nigeria is not going to do, the military will not do anything, because how can you, what do they have to pay? Is it to pay for the people that are lost their beloved ones, or to pay for their lives, or to bring their life back, or those properties in Osu that they have destroyed, or no, which one we are they going to stand to pay? Nigerian military doesn't have such this thing. They cannot pay, they cannot afford it. You understand me? So if the UN chief, if they have anything to say, to do, not just to say because they have spoken, if they have anything to do, let them go ahead and do it to Nigeria and to Nigerian military, because Nigeria cannot repair anything.
But Pastor, now are you saying that the United Nations is like a cheapest dog?
Yeah.
Because if you are saying that the UN are giving a directive and Nigeria has not complied with that directive, indirectly you are saying that the UN is a cheapest dog. But if UN to you is a cheapest dog, then why should we have the United Nations?
Then let me tell you, United Nations has been covered with Islamists. Yes, and they have been dominated by the Islamist set of persons. They are dominated by Islamist set of persons who stand in the angle of continuity of punishing the Easterners. You understand me? So they have spoken before and nothing happened. I'm not saying they are toothless, but in other words, the one they have spoken before, what has happened? Nothing. What did they do to Nigeria? Nothing. I believe, you see, I'm a man that believes in action.
Okay.
I don't believe in theory. I believe in action, and that was why I make my statement clearly that they don't need to wait for Nigerian military to do anything, because they are not going to do anything. Let them stand up and start acting instead of talking.
So, Pastor, what do you want them to act on? Or what do you want them?
If there is anything that they know to act, to do, they know that is the thing to do against Nigeria, let them go ahead and do it to Nigeria.
No, you can tell them.
No, I am not to the
solution. Since you said they are marketing Igbos and that Tinubu is a toothless dog, and so now what do you want the United Nations?
The United Nations knows the truth. To let them follow the law. Nigeria, the Biafrans have cried to them several occasions. They kept adamant. And their citizen, one of their citizens whom they know very well, and they know that the person is acting based according to the law, which they themselves set. No. nnamdikanu, why is he still in the custody? Why haven't you done anything ever since then? And you know, in that the Biafran have, let me tell you, Biafran have conquered Nigeria many years before now. Yes, sir. Excuse me, let me give you my point. Before the Biafran war, I believe that Nigeria and Ojukwu, the late Odumegwu Ojukwu, they went to court, series of court, in discussion and the judging of this matter of a Biafran issue. You understand? The Biafran case before the war. You understand me? And Ojukwu defeated Nigeria by defeating Gowon in the court. The documents and the facts are there. Do you think everything is dead? Everything are documented, and they have a copy of it.
But Pastor, the plan said that it was the Igbos that begged to be part of one Nigeria. So you are saying...
Point of correction. Excuse me. You are telling me Fulanis. When did the Fulani enter Nigeria?
Sorry, I think they are Arewas.
The Arewas, when did they come to Nigeria? Arewas, in the northern part of Nigeria, let me tell you, the Biafran senior Nigeria, over 500 years.
I disagree with that.
You disagree? Okay, by the time you do find this, you come back to agree.
So
Nigeria was formed which year? Was it not 1914?
Yes.
But the Biafran have been in existence in 18th century, 1800.
You said the southern protectorates.
Are you getting it? Let me tell you this. Before the arrival of the Oyibo, the British, forming and imagine us as one Nigeria. Let me tell you this. The Igbos, do you know the meaning of Igbos? Igbos means Ndigbo. Ndigbo means English word, ancient. We have been in existence. Another people that existed before the Oyibos are the Zamfara. Another people that existed is Benin Empire. These are the three existence. The Fulani that is speaking today, they came to Nigeria, they are strangers in 1914. But they were total strangers.
So what about the Yoruba Empire?
You understand? The Yoruba Empire, that's what I said. The Yoruba Empire comes from the empire of the same part of Benin. You understand? What I'm telling you, my brother, is something I would like you to do your findings after today. Not when I speak, you just end it, and tomorrow you come and tell me, say you disagree. I want you to come tomorrow and prove me wrong. You understand? And there is an American man, American lawyer, somebody Bruce like that. I can't forgotten the other name. You understand? Not Steve Bruce. No, Steve Bruce, not Steve Bruce. So there is another American descent. He even said it, that even in addition to what he said, he added it that the Igbos are the first people that practice democracy on earth. And that was why, go and read the history of Nigeria. That was why the British find it difficult in the eastern region of Nigeria in terms of their colonization. They find it difficult. You understand? Because power and decision is not made by one person. Okay? And that is the meaning of democracy. And it has been like that. So why are you telling me that that you disagree with me that when I say that if we senior Nigeria? Over 500 years we use it as senior Nigeria. Yes. So I know what I'm saying. Are you hearing me? So them that are coming to make comments, they are making mistake because they use the religion to enter Nigeria, and they look at it that the Aziz that practice that religion, they are the Hausas. You understand? That is what they use by their boss. You understand? To enter. And they use it to cage the northerners, the Hausas to today as I speak to you. That's why today they have killed it. Out of 100, they have killed almost 80% of Hausas. They have dominated. I mean the Fulanis. Because Hausas have open heart and open minded with them. Not only to them that they have another thing in their mind. And that is why, as I speak to you, Mr. Gowon himself is alive, which you know. And no day that he speaks, he will not tell you that he's regretting of fighting that war. He's regretting it. He's alive, and he has said it several times without number. So he that witnessed the war, he that instigated, he that was the president as at that time, is telling you today fighting that war that time is a mistake because he's speaking against him today. You understand? Do you know better than him? It's only him that know what he saw then and what he's saying now.
Okay, Pastor, we say very big thank you to you and thank you for always coming out to air your views. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Thank you so much, Pastor.
God bless.
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, the Nigerian government be worried about people. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samuel Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government perspective in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. And eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And that normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria. Just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did, or see that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said, post that election, that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you that 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue the trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. Yeah. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you, when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.